It still says 7 o'clock. Welcome to the Q Brew Network, and thank you for joining us once again for this week's edition of The Craft, your number one source for everything craft, from brewing to the local craft beer scene, as well as the area's finest entertainment and artists that the Susquehanna Valley has to offer. So grab yourself a cold one and sit back and enjoy. Hey folks, thank you very much for joining us to The Craft this week. And Jer, who do we have on today?
Well, today we got a lot of guests. We got a crowded house here. Your house smells great, by the way, Sean.
Oh, thank you very much.
It does. It's
Appreciate it.
bleachy and smells like Martha Stewart
Oh,
farted in here or something.
great.
But we got a lot of great guests this week, and this is pretty awesome. From the Lake Augusta Beer and Wine Festival that we're going to be.
We knew you'd get that wrong.
Yeah, he missed the pre-production meeting where it's the Lake Augusta
You're close.
Wine and Brew Festival.
Wine and Brew,
Wait,
yes.
wait! It says here on my script, Lake Augusta Beer and Wine Festival.
You weren't supposed to read that.
I'm like Ron Burgundy. I read what you put in front of me.
So to do it right,
Okay.
it is the Lake Augusta
Lake Augusta
Wine and Brew Festival.
Wine and Brew Festival. Lake Augusta Wine and Brew Festival.
The third annual, no less.
Third annual.
Very
And that's
good. Thank you.
That's one of our guests, Dan. We've got Megan and Tanya with us. Also later on, we've got one of our first musical guests, which we're pretty excited about. Jason Yoder is going to be talking with us and playing with us. Golf clap. And tonight we've got the, as usual, the Q Brew crew introductions. Get Jason to my left,
That's me. Hi.
Mike to my right,
That's my name.
and on the Cobra Command Center, Sean.
That's me.
That's you.
Yep.
Should we go through advertisers
Well,
real quick?
we should do the quick read and let everybody know why we're doing it or how we can afford to do this from our wonderful advertisers.
We've got some great folks lined up this week. Bottle Works in the 4th Street Plaza in Sunbury. There's a huge selection of craft beer for takeout. 10 in-house taps, great food. Don't mention what. No, okay. If you want to reach Bottle Works, I told you I'm Ron Burgundy. 570-495-4065, and that's Bottle Works.
Very good.
Cool.
There you go. And I remember the first time you guys took me there, the selection alone, I didn't even get to the 10 taps because I spent an hour and a half just walking up and down
Yeah.
2 aisles for
Yeah.
all the selection that they had.
Yeah, I can't go there. I love going there, but I mean, I'm just lost in there.
It's like a wish list.
It is a wish list.
It is,
really
absolutely.
Hey, well, let's talk about upcoming events, and we've got the. All right, correct me again because you wrote it down wrong. The Lake Augusta
Wine and Brew Festival.
Wine and Brew Festival. Thank
Right.
you so much.
Where you want to find the Q Brew crew this weekend is we are going to be at the Lewisburg Brew BQ 1 to 5 Saturday on the 8th, and it's a great time. It's a small show, but we really, really like it. But a show that we like maybe just a little bit more is the bigger show of the Lake Augusta Wine and Brew Festival. And that's why we have our guests here.
Golf clap, anyone? All right.
But some number one questions is how did you guys come about having a brew festival over there? And I've seen the Selinsgrove one, you've seen other ones.
This is
Lewisburg,
the the third year now, right?
third
This
year.
is the
Third year,
yes.
correct.
What brought it all about? Why do you do it in the first place?
Well, we have this beautiful riverfront amphitheater in Sunbury, and we were looking to promote the amphitheater as well as bringing folks into Sunbury and recognizing that we're working really hard to try to revitalize the area, and a wine and brew festival just seemed like the next best thing to do. So
It's the first best thing to do.
yeah. Well, and we kind of put a different spin on it. As you said, it is a little bit different than a lot of the other brew fests. We try to make it more of a socializing event. Our first event was pouring rain, and we had
Ooh.
Not to
hundreds
start,
of
but
people.
We were there. We were there for that one. but
We were there, and it
And
was.
tell me you did not have an awesome time.
We had the best
Nobody
time.
cared.
No,
No one
right,
cared. There were people
right.
stealing trash bags and putting them on their head and
Exactly.
drinking beer. I mean, no one cared.
Yeah, so just so everybody is aware, we do have a rain plan now, so we will have tents to cover the whole area, just in case.
Oh, it was so much fun that first time though.
It was, and then the second year was just beautiful, perfect weather.
It was gorgeous.
So
It
that
was.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're really thrilled with the way it's worked out. It's all come together extremely nice.
it starts with an awesome backdrop. I mean, how can you beat just being on Lake Augusta, which is, again, created at the two branches of Susquehanna meet, and that is the background there for the entire thing. So where the bands are playing, where you're looking at when you're tasting wine or beer, it's just wonderful. I mean, that's natural beauty, you can't get away from, and you can't, duplicate.
No, it's fantastic.
Now you guys have the docks there. You can actually go there on the river too.
Yes. Yep, absolutely. We'll actually have a second entrance, which will be off the river.
And
we had
that's
quite a few
especially
boaters
for the
last year.
boaters, yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I haven't been to any other beer festival where boaters can actually come up. I haven't even heard of any.
Well, didn't last year? Sorry, didn't last year? Didn't you have at least one or two?
Oh, we had
show
quite
up?
a few. We
Was
actually
there
had
one-
quite a few
I know,
boaters show up last year.
Well, we were kind of busy doing our thing, but I think I did see at least one or two.
Oh
Yeah.
no, well, definitely about a dozen or more.
Mm-hmm.
Came right off the boats, and we have even so as we discussion when we have our meetings and all. What are the different wristband colors to indicate boaters, to indicate helpers, to indicate actual participants that are like you guys that are doing the actual brew tastings, and of course the patrons themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all color coded and all. But there's even a color code for the
Yeah.
boaters.
Well, we're trying to prevent all the other patrons from going down on the boat docks.
Oh, is that why it
During
is?
the event,
That
yes.
too.
Is that
there
why you
you
have
go.
a color code for the boaters?
It
I
is
mean-
exactly
yeah.
why.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
We generally try to make sure that Jared doesn't fall in the water.
thank you.
Well, that's part of our effort to do the same.
I've gotten wet a few times. It sounds like it's going to be even bigger this year.
Well, in the first year, we were looking at roughly about 600 patrons and all, and we did sell out. And we wanted to grow this slowly. We had a lot of we've all been at a few brew festivals ourselves. I mean, Sealands Grove right here is an example, and we noticed some of the things that some of the ones that get so big, some of the pluses and minuses of that. So we said, let's grow small. Grow a little bit at a time. Last year we were roughly at about 900 people. This year we're maxing it in ticket sales at 1,200. So we're hoping to get our first year with a 4-digit attendance, so over 1,000, but no more than 12. I mean, we want to just keep it organized, keep it that everybody has a good time, both you guys as that are brewing the beer, all the participants, and even we got the music too. We got 2 bands playing there. So,
I wanted to get into that. Who do you have this year?
this year, we have Symphonic Haze coming in from Berwick. They're a younger band and all. Do a little bit of a jam. They do a little bit of originals. They cover a lot of interesting stuff there and all that can go from rock to anything from Grateful Dead-ish to almost Frank Zappa-ish. I mean, so they have there's kind of an eclectic type of taste. And they're warming up for the band that has been there all 3 years as our main band, which is Royal Benson. And Royal Benson, also a fairly bunch of young guys here from the Lewisburg and Williamsport area. And they are going to be, they do, again, a mix of their own originals. They have 3 albums out at this point now and a bunch of covers and all. But a nice mix, and they seem to fit well for wrapping up our festivals. When people got the main tastings out of the way and are now just tasting their favorites, when they shift to that.
Nice.
Now, will you guys have the trolley down there again this year?
Question?
I am not absolutely certain yet. Likely they will be there. I'm not sure that they'll be on the other side of the wall this year, but I'm sure that they will be involved.
Now, are tickets still available? Yes.
Yes. Yes, tickets are still available, and the best place to get them right now is Brewers Outlet. They are one of our major sponsors, as is Wise's this year. So we are definitely kicking it up a notch. Wise's, with their beer gardens, have brought us a lot of new breweries from all over the country, which is really exciting this year.
And that's really what everybody wants to hear. Who are the breweries that are going to be there, besides, obviously, the Q Brew crew?
Well, some of our returning favorites
Nice.
and all, we have Susquehanna, from up in the Wilkes-Barre area there, which is kind of a successor to Stegmeyer. They're going to be there. They've been very helpful to us and all. Locally, we have the other brew club from the area and all is Three Beards, and they have a good reputation in this area.
Certainly.
Yep.
They won over Selinsgrove Brewery, or the Selinsgrove Brew Fest.
Yes.
The best in show over there a couple of years, and also they have a nice following there. Also locally and all from up in Williamsport, both Bullfrog and which a lot of people know of Bullfrog. It has, it's been around for quite a while and it's downtown, so a lot of people know that. But the other lesser known one that's brewing some real nice stuff is Ripstein's.
Yeah, we do like Ripstein.
Oh yeah. So Bart is doing nice stuff over there in West Williamsport. He's eager to come back down again. So Rusty Rail, that is opening up that just amazing place.
Yeah, it's huge.
We're all eye rolling here because we're like,
the Palace.
yes, the Palace in Mifflinburg. I mean, millions of dollars, from what I understand, or certainly a large amount being invested to turn that into a rather amazing brewery.
Right.
So they're going to be down there and all. So we definitely have a lot of local ones. Marzoni right down here on the Strip is they've been there all 3 years, even though this is the first year they've been local. They've been coming from Western PA, and Turkey Hill over in Bloomsburg there. So they have a nice brew pub and a lot of good music and stuff, and they're eager to get back there. So that's just some of the local ones, but national ones and regionals. I mean, you've got your Trogs, right down there out of
Hershey.
out of Hershey and the Harrisburg area and all. Omegong's coming down from New York State for
Nice.
the first time.
Nice.
So they we are hoping to lock in. It looks like pretty good here. Flying Dog coming up from Frederick, Maryland, and all, which is one of my own personal favorites. So there's and Weyerbacher from down in Reading. I mean, there's a lot of good places that are going to be contributing this year.
It's tough for us to get outside of our tent because we're pretty busy as well. But I'm going out. I'm going out to see Flying Dog if you get Flying Dog.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
No doubt.
Great.
Yeah, but not while your cucumber's on.
Yeah.
You're going to be hands on deck for that one. So
What do we have? What do we have lined up for that week?
Oh my goodness, that's the first time of the year that we're going to be able to bring out the Imperial Pumpkin.
Imperial pumpkin.
Oh, wonderful.
Awesome.
And our normal cast of characters, the Kinney's Red. We're going to bring the Cucumber out. Stymie 75, the IPA. Who knows? We'll bring something else out new this time too. We'll probably bring 7 or 8 kegs with us.
cool.
And
Awesome.
they seem to disappear in a hurry at our
Really
things.
quick.
Yes, they do.
Really
Yeah.
quick.
Yes, they do.
But
It's
you
always
have-
a good time.
You have great food there too. Now, last year we were right next to the cheese truck, and I loved it. I love being right next to the cheese truck because the smoked pepper jack cheese that they had there
Oh yeah.
was really good. But you have barbecue sandwich shops that come in there.
The
What are some
question
of the
is,
food
what beer
sponsors?
did that complement? If you're going to have your pepper jack cheese, pick your beer that would fit it best.
I would say the Stymie 75 or the Animal 54, the triple.
That was quick.
There we go.
That was very
He
That
knew
was
that.
quick.
Yeah.
He just pulled that out of his ass,
Oh,
but it
no
was
way.
quick. That was great. That was awesome.
I've been thinking about it since last year.
So that's what he's insisting on brewing again this year?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. That's what he's insisting on brewing again this year then.
So we haven't heard from Megan at all, and Megan's hiding from the mic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So explain your role in the.
Well, I've been with the committee since we started 3 years ago. Originally, we were Riverfront Planning Committee, trying to figure out, what can we bring to the community. I'm with Sunbury Revitalization, which is kind of the group that launched this project, and we're really excited about it. It is honestly done far better than we had ever planned or expected. We're really excited to have this event.
We're actually a committee of 3, the Riverfront Development Committee. So
Yes.
it's
You guys are doing great work.
yeah.
And I learned before this that Megan's also in human resources in her other life. So she's the evil HR lady, and
You can relate to that.
I can relate to that.
The lady part.
Really? 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 Are we going there?
I don't know. I had to. It was right there, man. I had to take it.
Okay. Okay.
With the Sunbury revitalization, what's nice is with this project here, the funds it raises for the Sunbury revitalization is spread out to some of their other projects and all throughout the year. So this is one of their ones that contributes quite a bit. And now we even have down on the riverfront, we've expanded that to have now monthly bands down there the last Sunday of every month. So we've had a couple down there so far. This coming last Sunday of this month here will be the Blind Chitlin Kahunas playing down there. And the last Sunday in September, so about another roughly 8 days after the Wine and Brew Festival, that's going to be Ascension, which is an up-and-coming band from this area here. So that's some of the things that's helping to support. I mean, we something there, and also we're just getting more people exposed to just the beauty of the waterfront and all that. Just how being able to use it for anything from a walking path to just a chance to just relax, have a picnic down there, and all. Some music at the amphitheater works really well.
It's a great community we live in.
Being right on. Well, yeah, right in the river and all. I mean, the river is everywhere. I mean, you got Sunbury, Selinsgrove, Norrie. I mean, you'd go. It's just everybody lives on the river. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I mean, there's so much to do.
I think that's where your next broadcast got to be. Instead of down here in the back room, it's got to be right across the street
Well, I'll
with
tell you
the
what,
Susquehanna as the backdrop.
When we go
Yeah, we'd
to
love
the
to do that.
Lake Augusta Wine and Brew Festival, can you give us an extra 10-foot, and we will set up a podcast right there, and we'll do it from the show.
We
Wow.
can absolutely do that.
We can
for
set
you.
that
That'd
up.
be
yeah.
great.
That can
That's
happen. There we
that's pretty ambitious.
Well, doesn't somebody
need Wi-Fi,
doesn't-
man.
Yeah, doesn't want somebody have all free Wi-Fi flying around down there? No, that's what I heard. I must have been dreaming about that.
Yeah, there was a plan to do that a while back, but I don't know how long that lasted.
Oh, okay.
So where were we at, controller guy on?
Well,
on
we are at, let's see here, 17 minutes and 10 seconds.
Is it?
I'm
Well, do you guys have anything else that you'd like everybody to know about? Some important things that we may not have covered yet.
Well, the basic details of the actual event and all. It is September 19th. That's a Saturday. It is from 2 to 6 p.m. The cost is only $30. I mean, a lot of the brew festivals in this area here tend to be 40 and 50 and things like that for some of them. So we keep it at a reasonable price there. Tickets are on sale at Brewers Outlet. They've already been on sale at Brewers Outlet now for about a week and a half, 2 weeks roughly. And shortly there will be. Are they already on sale on online?
Are they doing the brown bag?
Yes.
Yeah, brown bag
Okay.
tickets and all, or just go to the Sunbury Revitalization website or Facebook page, and it will direct you to where you can get the tickets online. And I think is it this week or next?
Next week. We'll do
Next
that.
week is when they're going to have them on sale. So that's the practical side of it there. The other thing is with your ticket, generally you get discounts to some various different restaurants and bars downtown. So after the event, please come on downtown and see some of those places and all. They will have specials. We're in the process of stirring up some of them that have bands and things like that to continue the fun for after you've had a few, and to wind down a little bit before you think about getting home. So.
Right. And this year, it's going to be a little bit unique. We're going to introduce you to a couple of Sunbury's establishments actually at the Wine and Brew Fest. So you'll get to meet some of the folks from the Roadhouse and McWiggins and, hopefully some of our other local establishments that you can patronize after the event.
Awesome.
Well, I have a question for you. So, what should people be prepared to bring with them for the festival to get in? I mean, like a license.
Well,
clearly-
yeah, that's a standard for any type of brew
Machete,
festival.
Well, I'm just
that's
saying
it.
because some
Yeah.
people
Hip waiters,
who remain nameless in this
life
room
jacket.
forget their license and stuff
Yes,
sometimes.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Yeah.
that has happened.
Perhaps
there.
a
Okay.
stuffed donkey for safety purposes.
But
Bring out a 9-iron and some ice cubes.
some things not to bring,
Yes, but you do bring up a good point. Sometimes some folks get a little bit frustrated because we are required to card everybody that comes through the door. We can't band you unless you have your ID.
Right.
And that's just the way it is.
So straight to the point, bring your ID or you don't get in.
So don't take that
Thanks for
approach
the
of
$30 donation.
don't take the approach of that I look old enough. but I don't have my license with me.
That doesn't work, right?
Yeah,
So even if
okay.
you're bringing your grandfather, get him to bring his ID.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
All right. Before we wrap up the segment here, Dan, I know what you do, and I would love to save it for another show. Can you come back and talk about what you do over at Spyglass?
Yeah, sometime I'll come back there, and that will be a good topic there. And also, that is actually part of the connection I have with the Sunbury Revitalization. They realized I had connections both with wineries, a little bit with breweries from some of the shows we mutually do, but also, with some of the music that I book over there and all. So that has helped out, and, so.
Right. We talked to you extensively out front before the podcast started, and you have a lot to say. I mean, we could fill up most of a show just from that. So we would love to have you back.
Well, listen, just real quick before we wrap up, we've got an online commenter. I don't know. Tell your guests that the event sounds like the best thing to happen to Sunbury in a long time. Keep up the great work. That's from our Tony Tumalo.
Anthony Tumalo,
very much.
as seen
Thank
on
you.
LinkedIn.
My response to that would be, then he should have got to the first two, because this is going to be even better. But the first two, I think, were quite good successes also. So that's
awesome.
nice that we got some positive feedback.
Hey, well, thanks guys for stopping down to the island tonight. Megan, Dan, Tanya,
Quiet Megan.
Fabulous.
Quiet Megan,
Quiet Megan
Quiet
over
Megan.
Quiet
there.
Megan. Okay,
Okay.
well, we'll be back shortly later on in the broadcast. We'll have Jason Yoder. We'll be talking with Jason for some time, and he'll be playing some tunes. And probably the next segment looks like nonsense, but
We're going to see a little bit of Dick Featherstone next.
Dick
next
Featherstone.
segment.
Okay.
That's Jer's news persona. So,
Okay.
all right.
Dick Featherstone.
All right, folks.
Okay.
See
All
you in a
right.
bit.
See you in a
Thanks.
bit. Thank you.
Hang in there. Okay, we're back, folks.
Oh.
All right. So, that was an interesting segment. That went really, really well. So,
Yeah, just to snap your finger.
we don't have the communication
If you can read that, Jer.
thing.
I can. Where's my cheaters? Where are my cheaters? Thank you. Thanks to my wife for
Loaning you?
Your
loaning.
when your wife's glasses?
Well, yeah.
Well,
That's cool.
he's got to see some.
You got to
some
see.
point.
You got to see. You got to see. I actually, guess I should be on camera when I'm talking. I actually got my glasses today, so, I ordered them. I'll have them in about, have them in about 5 to 7 days. So
Nice. Welcome to AARP-dom.
Yeah. Until then, stay off the roads.
Stay off the roads. Stay off the roads. Hey, just to kind of piggyback off the last segment, and we want to thank those guys for coming in and talking to us about the Lake Augusta Wine and Brew Festival. Just one more thing that we didn't cover. They're on the Facebook page. They're kind of pulling up this shuttle. They're looking for some input. They want to run a shuttle bus, so you don't got to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Blah blah blah. So they're just trying to figure out who's coming from where and what. So reach out to them, hit them up on the Facebooks and.
Yeah, and how do you get there? Do you just search
on Facebook, you just put in Lake Augusta,
Lake Augusta
Wine and
bring
Brew
it right up?
Festival.
It's
Okay.
But don't type in. I'm serious now. I'm not making fun of you, Jer. You don't type in Lake Augusta Beer and Wine Festival.
It's
No, I did that, and it don't come up at all. You have to do Wine and Brew Festival.
That was my fault.
Or you can just join our Q Brew page, and it's always posted on there.
yes.
right.
On Facebook. Which
Right.
Is Facebook.
Right you are. Right you are.
Facebook /QBrewCrew.com.
Hashtag. Get some pickle in you.
I don't know what that means.
Yes, you
Well,
do.
that's
It's
the
the slogan of the cucumber ale.
Absolutely.
Oh, I was not aware that was our thing.
Get pickled.
Get pickled.
Get pickled.
Get pickled.
Speaking of getting pickled, this is my attempt at a segue into our next advertiser. This
What in the world does getting pickled have to do with the next
because you
advertiser?
can get pickles on your sub at Taste of Philly, 23 South Water Street, Selinsgrove, home of the Are You Man Enough Challenge.
Have you? I've been there. I've seen the pictures on the wall. It's
Yes.
huge. I don't know all the details of it, but it's a huge sandwich, a bag of chips.
I bet Sean
some
can
food.
do it.
I ate it.
And how come
I
you're-
did not take the challenge, but I did eat it. And I did
It
not.
would
I
take-
was not man enough.
It would take 4 days to eat that
Not,
much
but
food.
I only got the petite, the small one, and it
Well,
was,
then you didn't do the man enough challenge.
No,
That's like
I am. I knew I'm not man enough for that. You know,
But you get the
that's
man
just
enough-
way too much meat even for me.
The Are You Man Enough sandwich.
And you love your meat.
That's right.
But not the, you didn't take the challenge. Taste of Philly, 570-374-2940. Again, 23 South Market Street, Selinsgrove, next to Keller's.
And I have no idea how they make any money on their food because their subs are huge.
It's ridiculous. It is. I mean, I'm exhausted when I'm done eating.
You
it.
get a half.
He
It
has to
takes
take a nap.
3 days.
I
to
do
eat.
have to take a nap. I do take a nap.
He always takes a nap right
Yeah,
after.
Jay's always like, "You got to take a nap." I do.
Dropped a cheesesteak on my toe and broke it.
I watched Jay one day, actually back here before we were doing all this. We got Taste of Philly, and all the steak that fell off the cheesesteak fell into the wrapper and stuff like that, and he gathered that up.
I did.
And the next day, what fell out of it, you made a whole nother sandwich
I
out
put
of.
it in another bun and
Yeah.
and ate it next day.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's
So you
the-
can your leftovers are just your leavings.
That's
Your
right.
leavings.
Your
Leavings?
It
like
was
toasted
good.
leavings,
It
you
was
know,
good,
married
too.
with children.
It's man overboard.
It was
It's a good
fantastic.
reference.
Yeah, well,
Oh, good Lord. What's on the rack, guys?
Hey,
Come on.
no, what we have coming up with the news stories with Dick Featherstone, we have a really good feel-good story right from here in town.
And
You
that
have
would-
it in front of you.
Okay.
I have.
What is that all about?
Well, the teleprompter says me. Feel good news story. No,
You just read everything that's written down.
I'm-
I'll have to work on that.
I am.
Yeah.
I am Ron.
Well,
Burgundy.
I'll have to get a highlighter out or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
I said that at the first time I saw when you wrote it. I go, everybody's gonna read all this crap. You're gonna have to like highlight something
All right,
not to
let's.
read.
Okay,
'Cause
seriously.
I even read it.
33-year-old Selinsgrove resident Amanda Swayze,
Yes.
gold and silver medal winner at the Special Olympic World Games in Los Angeles
Nice.
For equestrian.
for equestrian,
Which is
Horses.
Horses.
which is it says
It's
nothing.
not swimming.
It says nothing about horses on my copy here.
Equestrian would.
Well,
Does it say?
I
does it
think
say,
most people know what equestrian is. I believe.
Does it say equestrian on your?
No, it doesn't.
It's
Well,
probably
see,
not
there you
spelled
go.
right.
It's a loose script.
I didn't do it.
It is.
It's a loose script. She won gold and silver for no apparent reason.
But
No,
that's fantastic.
I'm not getting on a horse.
Why not?
Horses are big and dangerous.
Wow. Let's
So
talk
are
about
roller
phobias.
coasters.
I've
So
ridden
roller
horses.
coasters and
Yeah, but you're strapped into a roller coaster. I'm not going to fall off a roller coaster.
Oh, I don't know.
I've ridden horses. Come on.
yeah, they're fine, man.
I'm not riding horses. That's what I'm saying. This lady did a fantastic, phenomenal
know.
job out in Los Angeles at the World Games, Special Olympics World Games. Brought home a gold and a silver, and she's from right here in Selinsgrove.
If Hannah was there, with her
Oh,
horse,
Hannah and her horse.
I would definitely be there.
Hannah and her horse.
Hannah and her horse. What do you rent that at?
It's a television commercial
Oh,
with
The
the
direct- yeah.
with the goat.
Oh, oh!
Hannah and her horse. Yeah.
You got a goat.
Yeah.
now I remember that.
You
I'm
weren't
okay.
expecting a goat.
Thought it was one of those websites that get viruses. For, I didn't know what that was. Jeez.
Anyway, so congratulations to Amanda
Jeez.
Swayze.
We give you a
Yeah.
4-beer salute.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Well, we'll give you.
Well,
a
you guys tapped twice, then that's 4.
Okay.
There you go.
It's like a
There you go.
21 gun salute with two guys.
It's a great story.
It's a great
That's
story.
another site.
However, the next story is not so great.
It's not so great. yesterday.
What happened?
Well, Jerry's gonna let us know.
Oh, okay.
Roddy Piper, star,
Oh, yeah.
beloved wrestler,
Beloved wrestler.
star of one of our favorite movies, They Live,
That was an awesome movie,
It
man.
was a great movie
passed away.
Never seen it.
of an apparent heart attack.
And the fight scene with was ridiculous between Rowdy and the colored fella. I can't remember his name.
Wow.
Here we go.
Well,
The
That is
gentleman's
not the proper
name.
terminology.
The gentleman's name was David Keith.
oh, okay.
Well, his name is still David Keith. Famous actor. He was in, I believe, he was in Platoon. He was in The Thing. That's actually how he got his job
that-
because John Carpenter wrote that in because of the work he did in The
Okay.
Thing.
Well, I'm just saying that fight scene was like the best in that movie.
Oh, it was. And Roddy Piper got his job in that movie due to the fact that John Carpenter saw him at WrestleMania 3
Oh,
back in 1987.
and he said, "Hey, that guy can act."
What he says, he needs a rough looking character to play the main guy, and he did it very
Yeah,
well.
the special glasses that make you see the actual aliens or whatever.
What's
Yeah.
what's the chewing gum line?
Oh, the best line of any movie ever of
Oh.
all time. I came here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Bam, that just happened.
Wow.
That just happened.
Was
That
that
just-
from that movie?
That was from that movie.
That was from that movie.
Oh, all right.
Jared just said it, one of our favorite movies of all time, and you don't know anything about it.
I do. It's been that was in like the 80s or something that came out, and I haven't-
1988. November
so I-
4th, 1988, it came out.
Jeez.
It had a $4 million budget. It did $13 million at the box office gross.
Really?
Freaking Rotten Tomatoes
Wow.
guy over here.
No doubt.
I did the pre-show reading.
That's awesome.
I didn't know there was one.
See,
Thanks
I
a lot, man.
I have to deal with a certain level of professionalism because I can't carry myself with clever quips like you guys have and great personality. I have to do it on a professional level.
Really?
That's
Yes.
fantastic.
I'm not saying a word.
All right.
You were like spinning your finger around your ear. You saying we were queer? You're
That's not a proper. No,
Moving
no more
along.
terminology.
I meant
That's
light shoed American or something. I'm not sure what you're doing.
Oh, my
you're,
goodness.
You're saying
I was
We're
chasing
trying-
a fly.
All right.
Chasing a fly.
chasing a
Chasing a fly.
chasing a fly,
Chasing a fly.
chasing a fly.
And-
Well, listen,
Okay.
later on in the show, since you're probably asleep now, we've got Jason Yoder. We're gonna talk with him. All right, he's gonna play some music for us.
He's going to play some music. We're
Yes,
going to watch
he's
him play
live.
some music. We're going to listen to him play some music, and he's going to talk with us about where he's heading in the future with his career.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, and all the guests on the craft stay at the luxurious Jer's Shed and Breakfast,
Located.
located in my backyard.
I don't know if there's an address for it, but
It's in my backyard.
that's what is it? 8.5 or 8?
It's
north front?
it's
Something
six
like that.
it's 6 3/4
6 3/4.
Front Street. 1-star accommodations, 1-star meal.
No, the bathroom's right out the window.
Right out the window. that's not what that hole's for.
That's a There is a window in there, isn't there?
Yeah, to let the
I think there's
squirrels
like
in.
one.
Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, yeah.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're gonna build some bunks in there.
I think I was a litter of kittens live in there right now.
Oh,
Maybe,
well.
possibly.
How much are they
All right.
paying?
Oh, pets stay free.
That's
Pets stay
That's right.
free.
Oh, hey.
It's
all
a
right.
pet friendly.
By the way, pets stay free at Jer's Shed and Breakfast.
it's free. Captain, not obvious.
Not so obvious. Where are we at on time here? Because we're
Yeah, we're 44 in.
44.
Yeah, so we got a good opportunity to go to break here, and then we can get started back up with
Yeah, we
Yoder.
can get Mr. Yoder here and get him geared up for some music.
I
and
have no
whatnot.
idea what engineer Sean's trying to tell me right now.
He's
He's
shooting
He's
finger signs at us.
he's-
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
We need a a communication system that's nonverbal?
We have a whiteboard
How's
right
this one?
behind
Oh,
you.
I'm going to stand up and write on the board what I want to say. That's not happening. Wish you had some kind of thing in this technology called, like, I don't know, like texting or something.
Oh.
That might work for
That
future
might-
podcasts.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Okay, so
All
we're
right.
gonna
we'll get that all straightened out here in the
maybe
future.
maybe after break. But
So,
Probably not.
probably not.
but probably not. I'm not getting not tonight. So,
Okay.
All right. Well, enjoy this.
Oh, this is I know this one.
These two
you know, I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes you just got to have the Mickey D's.
sleepy.
You know.
Yep. No Hungry Jacks.
No Hungry Jacks.
No way.
Bye.
No Hungry Jacks.
See you in a minute.
So,
Bye.
all right. See you, folks.
Yep.
Well, if I die, don't bury me deep inside the ground. Burn me up, take my ash, spread it all around. The devil's trying to catch me low. He's hot up on my trail. Won't spend my life running scared. Won't spend my life in jail. Till the day I die, I am free. So don't
Okay, we're back.
tread,
Welcome back to the craft.
don't tread on me.
And kind of playing us in there. We've got our good
Many a
friend.
good man came
Jason
here,
Yoder.
but could
Welcome,
not
Jason.
walk
Thank you. It's good to
away.
be here. Thank you guys for having me.
Everyone walk
I didn't have
with
to come
pride
too
to their judgment day.
Jason.
Right in town here.
That's right.
Well, he's just upriver, man.
Surround me.
He's
My
he's one of our
soul
river
like
friends.
to take.
Yep, shady.
Try and try.
My wife,
But I
my wife
know
never took kindly to
my
my
old
river
I
friends.
knew that was coming up.
Rooster Cogburn. Jason, welcome, man. I'm sorry I look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame with my mic stand.
Well,
I
we
am
upgrades here and there. So
So,
It happens.
so.
Good thing it's a radio broadcast, right?
Well, I don't know. There's video too. I mean, there's
video too.
I probably look really super ridiculous right now. I do. I'm sure I do.
You don't need the cheaters then to read the next ad read.
That's a bonus. Is it ad read time?
Yeah, it's a good
There
ad
you
read
go.
time.
There you go.
All right. Okay. This segment with our good friend Jason Yoder is brought to you by Sunny Hills Par 3 Golf Course and Driving Range, located at 187 West Haas Manor Road,
That's what I wrote.
Sunbury. You can call them at 570-286-5980. Wednesdays, BOGO specials. BOGO, buy
What that
one
actually says is weekdays.
weekday.
Weekday BOGO special.
See, I need my cheaters.
You do.
Jeez, you're weekday BOGO specials.
Yeah, you can get them for him.
Okay, let me try this again. Oh, yes, it does say weekday BOGO specials.
That's only written in about 25-point type on the paper there.
Listen, don't ever get old.
I am. I'm not far behind you.
Again, at Sunny Hills Golf Course.
Which I just played at
How'd you
on
do?
Sunday.
How'd
Oh,
you
I
do?
I did very well. I was
yeah?
Link ran into a buzzsaw. I was out there with our good friend Link Kaufman, and he ran into a buzzsaw.
A buzzsaw.
A buzzsaw. I was on fire.
What
I
is
didn't
what
think
is
they
a
were
bu-
logging
What is a
out there.
buzzsaw?
What? Yeah.
I
what
was
is
on
a
fire.
buzzsaw?
I was like Tiger Woods on his best day.
But what is a buzzsaw? You're the
And
buzzsaw?
that's not very good right now.
Well, my score wasn't very good, but the important part was the last time you and I were out there, Jason. I took 12 strokes off my off
Wow,
my game.
that's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Well, you got the buy one, get one mulligan every weekday at Sunny Hills Golf Course. Phone 570-286.
Weekend? No, it's
59.
weekday.
No, you can pay for. I mean, you can pay for mulligans.
Yeah, I think they should start doing that. Yeah, you get a special coupon or something.
I think I'd actually play golf if they did that. I don't usually golf. When I do, though, I do go to Sunny Hills. I must admit.
I don't.
Well, it's a great course.
It is. I love it. Love those guys. Love those guys.
Yeah.
Listen, I just met Jason tonight for the first time. You guys obviously have known Jason for a little while.
Right.
A little while.
Yes.
And how'd you guys meet?
Well, for another read at the Sealands Grove Hotel. 570-374-1999, which you are actually playing at here in August, aren't you?
That's correct.
August 20th?
I believe so. I'd have to double check. It's all on my website, though. jasonpyoder.com.
Sean's yelling at you.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting close enough to my microphone.
Sorry. Over here.
When I sing live, I usually eat it, but it's not my microphone, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually mine.
Everybody
so
should bring
yeah.
their own.
Well,
bring your own
covers.
Covers. It's like,
All right, guys. Just so you know that Jason is working the chat board right now. I'm on Facebook, so if you want to message me there, if you got any questions for Jason Yoder, and we'll get right into it.
Yeah, I've been trying to get people to chat with me, but it's just been Tumalo, which is fine. That's great, but you know.
Well, he's our quality
we want
control
some-
guy all the way down in the Carolinas.
Right. Well, you know, we need some more interaction, and I think once we get rolling, we'll get some more people.
we have
I
enough
don't
people
even know.
watching right now. You know, get those keyboards out and start typing to Jason.
Well, yeah.
Ask him anything
Yeah,
you want.
anything.
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 Say
You
anything.
can send pictures, too.
You
Yeah,
can say
well-
anything about how Jared looks in his cheater glasses. Well, Tumalo did send pictures last week.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
All right.
about.
Well, let's get with Jason here and get some. You have some questions for him.
Get some things rolling. Right off the bat, how long you been doing this?
I've been performing solo for, I'd say, 7 years. I've been playing guitar since I was 13. I'm now 36. Just turned 36.
Damn, dog, you're holding up
Jesus,
pretty
yeah,
good, man.
It was your
You-
birthday. Happy birthday.
You do not look 36
Yeah, you did.
at
Last-
all.
I have my ID if you'd like to see it.
Last
No,
week.
I'm not carding you for anything.
Sure.
But I mean, you just don't look 36.
Does your dad work for Oil of Olay or something? Or
Oh.
what? I mean, do you guys bathe in that stuff at your house?
No, it's actually small children's blood.
Oh, small children. Okay,
Nice,
yes,
nice.
yes.
Okay.
I was just teasing.
That's it.
Small children.
That was.
I think he could hang out with us.
You
there.
could probably could. Yes. yes.
So you've been doing this for 7 years, and you most of the time as a solo artist?
Yes, sir. I do 90% of my work as a solo artist. I do play with some other people every now and then. I did some acts with Robin Johnson, who's a great singer. Great singer. I play with my dad's band every now and then to fill in kind of thing.
Who's that?
It's second time around.
Okay.
Fred Yoder's his name.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about incorporating any bagpipes? I know a pretty accomplished.
Jared has an audition video.
Yeah, it's
for
pretty
you.
accomplished.
I would love to.
For those of you who have
Bagpipe
missed it, look it up
player.
on YouTube. It's or Facebook both. It's Jared's bagpipe.
Debacle.
Yeah,
extravagant.
debacle would be a good word. Yeah.
So explain, what was that video about that we watched about a minute of there?
That video is off my second album, Stillwater Blackout. It's the song's called Ash. I filmed it all. Well, actually, my fiance Blasa from Be Original Studios filmed it, and she did all the editing, and we did everything at Shady Nook in Sealands Grove. Which is
Nice.
pretty
Cool.
awesome.
It's very good.
And by the way, if we're going to show that in its entirety here toward the end,
We are going to at the very end of the.
Jared's going rogue again.
Yeah. We're at the very end of the show,
I
we
thought
will
we
play
were.
that video once again in its entirety.
And what was the video for? You have it up in a contest.
Yes, that's correct. I entered it on indie.com, which was is a website that does independent artists promotions, I guess, and they pay winners and judges from major record labels listen to them, and
Cool.
it's quite a good opportunity. There's a lot of good stuff online for independent artists.
Yeah.
Reverb Nation's a great one.
Does the public get to vote or
Yeah,
anything?
it was open for voting. It's currently now closed, so it's
Oh.
up to the judges at this point.
Okay.
Nice.
But this one is different. A lot of them are all popular vote. So if you have, say, 1,000 people that you know very well that will vote every day, then you can win. So it kind of levels the playing field. This one does.
Gotcha. Good.
Coming from a smaller area, you don't have quite the draw you would, say, if you were in New York City.
Yeah.
So you said that was from your second album. What?
Correct.
How many albums do you have out?
I currently have 2 albums out. Acoustic Night of Pennsylvania Christmas was my first album, and that one's done me really well. I opened for CKY and Club Reverb in Reading with that album, which was
You opened for Can't Kill Yourself.
correct. Correct. It was very interesting.
Can't kill yourself.
Yeah,
who
that's
is that?
The guys from Jackass.
Yeah,
Oh.
96
Oh.
Quite Bitter Meetings.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, it was quite the experience, let me tell you.
It's Margera's band.
God, we're old.
Oh, that guy is
Margera's
awful.
brother's band.
Oh, his brother. All right.
Yeah.
All right. He's probably cool. Then.
It was very nerve-wracking, though. I'm standing there with an acoustic guitar, and there's like 2,000 people in the audience waiting for metal, and I'm like with an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. Can't Kill Yourself, and you opened
Yeah.
up for him.
It actually went really well. It was one of the best experiences I've had. The crowd loved me. They were cheering and
Yeah, from the
clapping
sounds of
and
you,
everything.
I bet you just overcame, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Sweet.
I enjoyed it.
So if, like you said, you have 2 albums out right now, if anybody wanted to purchase those,
They're available
albums-
on iTunes. If you want a physical copy, you can go to my website, jasonpioter.com,
Okay,
and I can ship it out. If you want it signed, I'll sign it for you.
sweet,
All that good stuff.
cool, and you have both available.
Correct. Both are
Okay,
available.
cool.
Do you have any with you?
I do have some with me.
All right.
Ah.
They were going to be gifts at the end, actually.
You ruined it.
You ruined it.
You
ruined the
ruined it.
gifts.
I know.
Thanks.
Well, I would have just put it in the camera and be like,
You want me to grab one?
Well, no, you can't leave that.
well,
No, you're stuck now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's got
I'm
sticky
sorry,
tape on
man.
my seat.
Well, like I said, you go to jasonpyoder.com and you can look at it, you can purchase it, and he will sign it for you.
Right.
Absolutely.
awesome.
And you obviously have a Facebook site as well, too, right?
Yes. Yep. That's Jason Pioter Music, Facebook.com.
Jason Piotr.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
So if someone just gets on the Facebook and just types in Jason Yoder, you probably come up as that. So
Yeah.
all right.
Yep.
Yep.
It should come up.
Or another Jason P. Yoder.
Which might be
Well,
a roofing
you know,
contractor.
Well,
and-
actually,
some people out there just don't,
there is another Jason Pioter in the area.
He,
Oh.
and he builds sheds.
I don't know what he does,
he,
but
builds, he does build sheds.
the one year my fiance's grandmother called her and was like, you better check your guy because he's in the paper. He owes all this money in child support and all this stuff. I'm like, that wasn't me. I don't have kids.
Cool.
So what's up next? Is it the next show is at the Selinsgrove Hotel, or what do you have? You have something
Yeah,
this
the
week?
next show's at I'm actually playing for the what's it called? The Hughes benefit ride.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For Abe's dad.
That's correct, yeah.
right.
Yep, I'm playing for that
Nice.
this
Where-
Sunday.
Where's that?
Millmont campground.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Center County, out that
Yeah,
way.
yeah. We're starting at the Selinsgrove Hotel and then taking your Volkswagen or any car, I guess, and motorcycles and driving out and having a party. Should be a good time.
So that is next Sunday.
Yep.
Where's that at?
All right. So
It's starting at the hotel. I believe it starts at 11.
So that's the Selinsgrove Hotel, Market Street in Selinsgrove.
Correct.
570-374-1999.
1999. And ending where?
And then it ends at I think it's Sensational Campground in Millmont.
In Belmont. Okay.
so would that would be the 9th then?
Yeah, the 9th.
Okay.
Of August.
Yep.
Cool.
So that's my next show.
So that's very soon. That's Sunday. That's
That's
Sunday.
this Sunday,
That's
yeah.
this Sunday. So,
Right after the Lewisburg Barbecue.
Rupee Q. Plug.
Right.
Plug.
Right.
Shameless plug on, I guess.
You got to plug it when you can.
There you go.
yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Absolutely.
I don't know what that means.
So when do you go back into the studio? Do you have stuff lined up?
I have been trying to get back in. Unfortunately, my studio's in my house, so
So's ours.
Hey, well, you know,
Yeah. So,
a lot of times
Nothing
I'm like,
wrong with
well,
that.
I should be recording, but this needs done. So then I sacrifice a lot of things sometimes.
We don't
Honey-do
make
list,
those
right?
kind of sacrifices.
No, not around here.
No.
Not around here.
Yeah. But
Cool.
I want to work on another original album. I'm working on it. I currently have about 5 songs for it written already, which I'm kind of excited about my next one. My first one was stuff, most of it was stuff I had written from a while ago, and then I just now released it. So this one's more fresh and modern, more me now, I should say.
Cool. And Mikey and you were talking out there. I was eavesdropping. You said you do some work at the center.
That's correct. I play at the Selinsgrove State School probably once a month, and we do. It's actually a gospel thing for Thursday nights. The residents really like it. We're on a big
Cool.
stage there, and they walk in and wheel them in and do whatever, and they just sit there. And a lot of times you're like, is it even like, do they even know what's going on? And then you see like the guy in the wheelchair, and he can't really move, but he's tapping his hand, and makes it all worthwhile.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's excellent. And you do it every week?
No, it's like once a month.
Once a month. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So what's your best experience from doing that? It's really cool. I mean,
I think the best experience I had was actually meeting the residents and getting to realize that they're not too far different than what people in society are, and it's nice to see that they can still have a life.
yeah.
It's got to be a good feeling then.
Yeah,
That's a good feeling.
it is
So you
really
walk away
nice.
from that, and it makes you appreciate your own life and probably more.
It absolutely does.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
you're pretty grounded then, I'd say.
I try to be.
All right,
I try to
cool.
be.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're you're in the company of fools then. No, I'm just
Pretty much, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Just
So
kidding.
what other stuff do you have? You have anything else coming up that you want to talk about? Anything like that?
I do the Chris Kindle Market every year in Mifflinburg. I got a booth there that they give it to me, and I play for everyone that walks in, and I really enjoy it. I get to sell my CDs. That's one great thing. If you have never made the Chris Kindle Market, that's
I have. How many layers of clothing do you dress in for that?
like 4.
Like 4.
That is
Can you
cold.
can you actually play guitar with mittens on? Because every time I've been there, it's been like subarctic.
It has been. I've been there for 3 years now, and it's been ridiculous. But I take and cut my fingertips off of my gloves so that I can still
There you go.
play.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a little sloppy sometimes, but
Thinking
it sure
ahead.
beats the cold.
So listen, are you ready to play some live music for us? Then?
Absolutely. That's what I do best.
Okay, man.
Cool.
Well, we'll let you get set up here.
All right.
For a second.
Okay.
If our
So we
if
can.
our guy on the
Da,
board.
da, da.
And this segment brought to you by Jer's Shed and Breakfast.
Jared's shed and breakfast.
We're looking for camera 2 right now.
Yeah, I
Sean.
know. Oh, I'm working on it. But Jared was speaking about his shed and breakfast, so I was just going with that. So everything's.
Camera 2 is showing everything anyway. So.
1-star accommodation.
No, I'm on camera right
That's
now.
fine.
So
help here on this end, Jay.
so. But we're getting ready. Jason's getting set up. We're gonna. He's gonna play a live song for us right here. So hang in there. But
Hey, this week, next week, actually, heading to the big Gerald Palooza.
oh yeah.
Brewed some beer for that. Gerald and Tammy's
Wedding.
big wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Which is
shout out.
your brother. So,
My brother and
if
his
people don't know that.
his lovely wife to be Tammy, and got some
Yeah.
beer set up.
Are we about ready?
Do you want the headphones?
You don't need them. Okay.
You good?
No,
Okay.
He's a professional. He's
You
done
wanna
this before.
Yeah.
you want to intro this song?
All right.
This song's called Shades of Grey. It's off Stillwater Blackout, my second album. It's an acoustic song. It's about, I don't know, life and loss, and you'll get it when you hear it.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Past the hour of the witches and of things unkind, flying by like the thoughts of a man who's doing time. In that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, you know I'm full of sadness and grief-stricken too. There really wasn't anything that anyone could do for you. In that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, I really don't know what else I can say. That these shades of blue, they are from you. Out there on the corner, there's a man still in pain. He tried to save the world, but his struggle was in vain. Insane. In that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, the world is worth saving, and that is what he tried. He never did give up until the day that he died. He cried. In that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, really don't know what else I can say. That these shades of blue, they are from you. Every hour is torment and every hour divine. I'm still here today and I'm still doing time unkind. In that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, I really don't know what else I can say. These shades of blue, they are from you. In that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, in that shade of gray, in that shade of gray.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you,
Wow.
guys.
Excellent, excellent,
Thank you.
excellent. Very good.
Let me set this down.
Our mixers. You there? Anyone?
I can hear.
I can hear.
Except for
I can hear, but my mic's not on.
You're on.
I don't know.
You're on, Jer.
Is it?
Yeah.
My mic's not on.
Okay. It's on.
It's not.
It's on. Well, good. Talk now.
Talk now.
Talk now.
No, you're on. No, you're good.
It was on. It just. I don't
Hey,
know.
first of all, fantastic. That was
Thank
Yeah, that was
Great.
really good.
excellent.
That was
Thank you
good.
so much.
That was super.
Super.
Super awesome.
As you can see, you know why I called it Shades of Grey now.
You were looking at my hair and you wrote that off the cuff, didn't you?
Lord.
So yeah, let's thank our guests. Let's wrap this thing up.
Jason, that was awesome.
Right on.
That
Yeah,
was
no,
that
it was-
was
it was
that
cool.
was
Thank you,
that was
guys.
super, man. You make us look good.
Yeah, you do.
You really do.
That came
that-
through. That came through like headphones wise. It sounded.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That was
really,
a-
really, really good.
That was an awesome
really
thing.
good.
Well, we have a good sound engineer.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Yeah, well,
Shh. I like to see somebody else do it.
When the hell's that guy showing up?
So. Well,
Is that it, guys?
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we can even follow that up.
No, there's
Anything
nothing
at
we
all.
can say or do.
Okay, we're gonna close tonight out with one of Jason's videos.
Absolutely.
This is a song called Ash. I think everybody's gonna really love it.
All right.
All right, this is
all
Jer.
right. Well, hey, thanks, Jason, for coming by and playing
Yeah,
for us.
thanks,
That was
Jason.
awesome.
It was my
fantastic.
pleasure. It was very much my pleasure. I appreciate you having me out.
Thanks to
Sure.
Dan.
You'll have to come back.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Dan and Megan and Tanya From the-
Absolutely.
from the
Yeah.
Lake Augusta Wine and Brew Festival.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Correct.
Lake Augusta
That does sound like
Wine
a
and
really
Brew
good time.
Festival.
Yeah, it is.
A
Yeah, it's
great
awesome.
time.
So, all right, we're gonna play out with Jason's video that's on YouTube. Ash.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 My mic's still on.
Well, if I die, don't bury me deep inside the ground. Burn me up, take my ash, spread it all around. The devil's trying to catch me low. He's hot up on my trail. Won't spend my life running scared. Won't spend my life in jail. Till the day I die, I am free. So don't tread on me. Many a good man came here, but could not walk away. Everyone walk with pride to their judgment day. The devil might surround me, my soul he'd like to take. Try and try, but I know it's my own path I made. Till the day I die, I am free. So don't tread on devil's trying to catch me low. He's hot up on my trail. Won't spend my life running scared. Won't spend my life in jail. If I die, don't bury me deep inside the ground. Burn me up, take my ash, spread it all around. Till the day I die, I am free. So don't